Dance, philosophy and grief intertwine in the art of Renan Marcondes, a Brazilian performance artist who turns emotion into movement and waiting into meaning. In this episode of How is the Art Scene Ticking, Renan shares how repetition, discipline and sensitivity guide his work, from contact improvisation to embracing emptiness at a bus station with no buses. Recorded during the Werkstattwoche-Lüben, it's a heartfelt and reflective conversation about art, life and the beauty of simply being. Enjoy. Hello, Renan Marcondes.
Hello, Petra Lossen.
Thank you so much that you join the podcast at Werkstattwoche-Lüben. We're still here. Today the weather is a bit windy, so it could be that you can hear some noise made by the wind. But we don't care. We have fun. Renan, how did you come to performance art from dance?
Well, I always wondered if I wanted to do visual arts or theater and dance. And then I chose visual arts. So I was studying this language like etching and drawing and painting.
Yeah.
But then I met a teacher and she was a dancer. She was giving the performance art classes, but she was a professional dancer and choreographer in Brazil. And then at some point she just asked me, Renan, would you like to join my company and dance with me? But I had no background in dance. So I started dancing because she asked me, and then I discovered that I could put things together, visual arts. So when I joined her company, I discovered that I could melt those things. So do things related to visual arts.
Oh my
but
goodness.
Also, wow, we had a presence here with the wind.
Yeah.
But maybe that's something related to performance art because the door just opened.
Yeah.
So things
it's
happen.
It's a part of the art.
Yeah, that's the most beautiful part of it. Things happen and we need to deal with them.
Yeah, that's right.
And put them together.
Yeah, okay. I'm just curious how it turns out today. Okay. Yeah. I think to learn to dance is not that easy.
No, not at all.
You need to be very fit with your body, right?
Yeah. And you need to be very aware of things around you.
Yeah.
So I understood that I could never have like a professional training dance. For example, ballet training.
Yeah.
In my 20s, it would be
impossible.
No,
it's too late. It's too late. Too late to run. It's too late.
But I could do another thing. So I started studying contact improvisation.
Yeah.
And that was a very strong background for me.
Yeah.
And of course, I also had this training in visual arts. So knowing how to draw something is very important to know how to look to a body. It changes the way you look to a body.
Yeah, I can imagine, yes.
Yeah, so you can understand the space where you put your arms and what is around, and that gives you a very good perception of space around you and people around you, so that keeps you moving in a very specific and sometimes very good way.
Yeah.
And for me, that's also part of training, to know not just how to move, but how to look at movement. This is very important.
Yeah. Sometimes your performances are running for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
How do you prepare physically and mentally for a, let's say, 7-hour performance?
Yeah, I don't prepare myself for the performance itself. I'm always preparing every day.
Yeah.
So thinking about the food that I'm eating, I always do exercises every day, try to always sleep very early. So there's a kind of way of living in order to have a body that is always prepared, not just for the performance that I want to make, but to all kinds of events that can happen in our lives that are also performances.
Okay, so you eat very healthy food.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I usually don't drink alcohol and no sugar. and
Really?
try to work out and do yoga every morning.
Yeah.
Because for me, being aware of my body is so important, even when I'm not performing.
Yeah.
So when I started performing in the field of the art, it changed a lot the way that I was perceiving my own body. It was so beautiful.
Yeah. Which performance was the most impressive for yourself?
Performances that I've done, or
Yes.
I think the most impressive was a very recent one, something that I've done, like I did it last year, because it was when my grandmother died.
I'm sorry. for
Yeah, I always do performances after my relatives are dead. When my mother died in
Oh my.
2017,
that. No, I'm sorry to hear that too.
yeah, it was a very intense experience because she was suddenly dead, and I did a performance for her in 2018, and then last year in 2024 I prepared another performance for my grandmother, and it was a 5-hour performance in a huge space made of flowers and leaves, because my grandmother always sang to birds. She had this every morning. The birds were singing to her, and she was answering them. It was so beautiful.
Did she sing with words or did she?
No, she just mimicked the
Okay.
movements
Oh, yeah.
and the sounds. And in the day she died, a bird came to me in São Paulo and appeared, and I was like, wow, that is so weird, because in São Paulo we have no birds because we have no trees.
Yeah.
And then this image came to me of trying to create a nest, a bird's nest with my
Yeah.
own body. So I put a lot of woods in my body and those flowers to try to see if the birds could come to me. Of course, they were not there.
Yeah.
But it was a very intense performance because I could really feel that I was doing it not just for the audience, but
Yeah.
always, but at the same time, to some people that were not there physically.
Yeah.
So that was very intense for me, and that changed a lot the way that I'm thinking about performance art.
Yeah. How do you choose when a performance begins and when it ends?
Well, I work a lot in cultural institutions,
Yeah.
so I kind of always have to be on schedule.
Yeah.
I can't be late, and I can't just keep on doing the performances.
Yeah.
So I'm always very rigid with the timetable. So it's 1 p.m. I will start 1 p.m. and not 1 minute later, because I think it's very important when the audience can see the performance as if it was an object.
Yeah.
So you are in the museum, walking in the museum, and then in the opening hours of the museum, you can see that body alongside with a painting or a sculpture.
Yeah.
So that's it. I don't change a lot, and I don't keep doing. It's always okay. So if I want to do for 8 hours, I will do it for 8 hours, and that's it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, 8 hours for your body, that's really long, and it's
that's really long, but a lot of people work with that 8 hours standing kind of
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
So if you think about security guards or waitress
Yeah.
that are walking every day and speaking to people.
The wind
Yeah.
is coming. Another. I don't know the English word for bue.
Bue. What is bue?
Wind is when it's one.
Okay, and bue is like in Portuguese we would say brisa.
Yeah, maybe it's the word.
Brisa, that's
Yeah,
the wind, but
this-
it's
Waves,
Yeah.
like a wave or so.
yeah. When you are at the beach, you can have them.
We are sorry for that. Do you see your body as material or as a subject or both?
As material, never as subject. As I told you, it's very important to try to take myself out of the performance.
Your
as
mind.
Not only, yeah, of course, the mind, but also my desires and what I would like to do.
Yeah.
Um, in almost all of my performance, it's very important that anyone could do the things that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that's why it doesn't matter if it's Renan or Petra. It's just a body that is trying to achieve that objective that was chosen by anyone.
Yeah, I understand. Is there a role of repetition in your performance?
Yes, a very important one. So I've been working with small choreographical structures
Yeah.
that lasts for 10 or 15 minutes, and then I keep repeating them during those long hours.
Yeah.
So if someone wants to see just a part of the performance, this person will be able to get something of it. Of
Yeah.
course, you can't stay for the 8 hours, but no one will do this.
Yeah.
So I have this kind of small circles and bigger circles of events that keeps going through the work.
What do you hope people carry with them after seeing your work?
I hope people can be able to die in a better way or to deal with death in a more gentle way. Because at least in Brazil, I don't know how it's here, but in Brazil, I think we deal not in a good way with dying as a culture.
Yeah.
We try to take it out of our lives, and we forget that it's something that is very integrated with our lives. Of course, there are a lot of religions in Brazil that deals with it in a very different way.
Yeah.
So Candomblé, Umbanda, those are religions that put the death inside of the rituals.
Yeah.
But there are other ones that just try to put it out. So I always think about performance for me, but also for the others, as a way to understand that death is also a part of life.
What is your project you choose for Werkstattwoche-Lüben? What are you doing here?
So the first day we were here, everybody was knowing each other,
Yeah.
and no one knows if people could hug each other or no,
Yeah.
due to different cultures.
Yeah.
And I'm a hugger, and I'm a Brazilian, so I want to hug everyone. But then I was like, I want to hug, but let me wait and see if this person is also comfortable with a bodily contact. And then I chose 4 verbs. So to hug, to bring closer, to stay still, and to get out, to take away. And I've been working on those 4 verbs or gestures during the week.
Yeah.
And I created some very simple objects with strings and flowers in order to materialize the movement. So when I do like this with my arms wide open, this line will show the way that the movement is doing.
Yeah.
If there's tension, the line also has tension. So I've been working with that to do a live performance that will be in the bus station.
Yeah.
Because we have a beautiful bus station made of wood, and we have no buses at all.
Yeah, I have seen it. Oh, very nice. Yeah, nice place. You can sit there, can read a book, but no bus.
No bus. So this image came to me of a body that's just waiting for something or for someone to arrive, and it never arrives. So you just keep hugging the emptiness or trying to find something, but alone. And I'm doing some videos and also drawings made based on those choreographic experimentations. So that's the project for Werkstattwoche.
And the presentation will be on Saturday, right?
Maybe we'll do on both days because...
what do you mean both days, Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah,
okay.
The exhibition day also, because I wanted to do a long performance, but we have different visitors and sponsors and people from the villages that will come on in the opening, but also in the exhibition. So maybe I will split and do 2 times.
And 2 days, that's too hard, right?
Yeah.
Both days.
Yeah.
My goodness.
It will be, but okay, we are here for that.
And you're confident that you will keep the deadline and you're on time and you're...
Yeah, I will. It's not something very difficult to do.
Yeah.
It should be simple because we need to have time as artists to do other things like knowing each other
That's
and
right.
enjoying the space.
Yeah.
This is very important for our residents. It's not what we produce here, but what we will bring of this experience.
Yeah, Renan, it was great talking to you. Thank you so much. There's another breeze.
To say goodbye to
I
us.
hope that's goodbye wind. Goodbye, go away.
Wind. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you. It's very interesting talking to you and to learn what you're doing.
Thank you, Petra.
To share with the world.
It was an honor.
Thank you.